sons, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Today is September 20th, 2022. It is 12:26 p.m. I don't normally record around this time, but a lot of things going on Twitter, and I don't want them to pile up, and by the time I'm really ready to record, you know, old news already passed and I'm not in the mood to go back to some other old tweets. So I like to record them when they are relevant, and then once the time passed, they're no longer relevant. I'm not really in the mood to record them. That's the thing here. So since they are relevant now and I'm in the mood for it, so let's get to it. And whenever I have the time, I'll edit them. It won't matter anymore because it's already recorded. Whenever I get to them, I get to them. YouTube is already giving me problem with some videos already. There's this one, I just removed some stuff. I'm gonna put it by itself. That's the video where Charles got booed. So they do some stuff with my video, so I have to remove it. So let's go on Twitter. I don't want to waste time, and then when it's time for me to edit and I'm having issues. All right, this one I posted on my community board, and I share that link. Look, it's still highlight. I did it like 3 hours ago, and I told you guys to go watch that video, so when you see it in my video in my channel, you know, you already know what's said, what was already said, and you here just to hear my commentary, what I have to say about that. All right, so let's get started. This is Dr. Schuller, who we oh, it's only a minute. Okay, so I'll just stick with that minute. So she tweeted it. Okay, great convo with Owen Jones 84 on the unrelenting racist onslaught and abuse against Meghan Markle, and the question he asked me that cracked me up, quote, was Queen Elizabeth a feminist icon? That's a quote, by the way. Here's a snippet. All right, so you guys could go, I maybe I'll put the, let me copy this actually, put it in my file so you guys could go check it yourself. Okay. Also, if you missed it on my community board. Okay, so let's see here. It's a minute and a minute 2 seconds.
Great to have you on. We last had you on about a year and a half ago, and I think that was during, we were talking about Meghan Markle, as you'd expect. This was a study by BuzzFeed last year, which showed a coordinated campaign of hate against Meghan. A concentrated set of users drive 70% of the hate content. So apparently it was only a few dozen. So 70% is just responsible for, a few dozen, I think it was about 83 accounts responsible for 70%. So this is like a coordinated factory of hatred online.
Right.
I have to stop somewhere, okay? And by the way, what's his name? Buzier came out with some stuff regarding this coordinated hate campaign against Meghan. All right, so I'm moving it back again.
Like a coordinated factory of hatred online.
Right. But it's a coordinated factory of hatred that is aided and abetted, led by, organized by British media, people with real faces, real names, and as far as I'm concerned, the royal family is complicit in this.
An interesting piece, I say interesting, in the Sunday Times.
Oh, no, it's
Was the Queen the ultimate feminist? Her children took her name. She changed succession laws, and for all her studied inscrutability, Elizabeth II had a power beyond words as a monarch. The Queen is a feminist icon.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay. She left us on a hanging. So go watch it and see what she said. I'll put the link down below for you guys to check it out. All right. But in terms of the Queen being a feminist and stuff like that, I'm gonna repeat some stuff that I've said in other videos. I truly believe that, which is not facts. Okay, this is not a fact. This is just my humble opinion. I think once the Queen's father had died, the men in gray suit took over, and then they trained her children to be the way they are, and then they took on, the next heir, which is William, to be the way that they are. Look at this, how they did not pay attention to Harry growing up. Look how Harry came out. Okay, so I really do think men in gray suit took over. All right, let's see what some of the comments says here. Okay. Oh, you are such a breath of fresh air after the week that has been. Thank you. There's a heart. Agree totally with everything you have said. Wish I was as fluent and articulate. Sometimes frustrating trying to convince the haters as they have no pertinent argument. Great point. Resilient. MSN. Camilla. Free for all. Harry and Meghan. All right. Let's see here. Sorry. The what took me out. Okay. Oh, so if the Queen is a feminist. All right. So, oh wow, look at this. Yeah, I did see this going around a couple of days ago. Co-host Steve sum it up all perfectly with this. Yeah, let me bookmark this. There's a couple of them that some people be doing. I have this. Okay, so he added more. There was another version where Meghan just stood there alone, and all of these people just screaming at her and stuff like that. Shola. Dr. Shola, your smile lights up the video. Great points. Unapologetically expressed as always. And I call her, what did I call her? How do they call it? Piers Morgan Kryptonite. That's what it is. All right, let's go to the next tweet that I sort of bookmark. Let's see how much I could do today. I don't want to stay too long. Okay, next tweet. Okay, I want to lift up this beautiful, strong woman today. Many twisted articles and tweets filled with pure hate and racism were written, but she keeps rising. With grace, love, she supported her husband. We see you, Meghan, and we love you. Yep. I think the video I just finished, I called it, what did I just call it? She told the world her vow, and she showed and honor it. Something like that. She honored with respect and dignity, something like that. I'll put the screenshot of the video. Yeah, what she went through this past week, oh my god, I don't know if I could take that, because it was too much. Beautiful word, Charity, thank you for your tweet. There's a heart, thank you. Okay, so that's it in the comment. Let's go to the next one. Image worth a million words. I tweeted this, not tweet. I put this image on my community board, and I put a whole bunch of other things behind it. Let's see. Where's my community board? This is it. This is the image. Wow, 140 people liked it. This is what I said. First image, because there were several other things I posted as well. I said here, first image, a picture worth a gazillion words. Many of us felt their pain. That's Harry and Meghan. The Sussexes did good despite the vow they experienced and the world had just witnessed. We are witnesses of their history. We saw, we helped with the pushback. We did our best. Harry and Meghan fought through. Meghan kept and honored her vow. She stood by her men in time of grief, despair, hostility, and most importantly, unnecessary indecencies. She stuck through it. Harry and Meghan, you made millions of people proud. It wasn't easy, but the two of you just walked in an incredible infested vile place. You showed the world how it is to be as simple as a decent human being. The two of you and the institution reminded the rest of the world what Diana went through, at least for me. I like to thank the institution and its minions for proving the Sussexes' truth. Now, let the dragon do its thing. I was thinking about my illusion video. It will burn itself down. The Sussexes don't want any battle. The institution can and will fight itself. None of these things had to be. Alright, so that's what I put when I saw this image. Okay, I put it on my community board and on my PYT. What is it? My, how do they call this? Instagram. Alright, there it is again. The same thing that I copied, that I did on my community board, I put it here. Look at Harry's face. I saw it when he got in the car. Wow. Let's go back to this. This is very telling. He took a deep breath. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And look at Meghan's face. You could see it says a lot. It really does says a lot. Oh my God. They've, like they said, Harry and Meghan said, at least they both got each other, because Harry can imagine what his mother went through. My God, my God, my God. Okay, these two are some empathetic, always on the same page. They held a lot in. Please jump on the next flight home, hopefully private, I don't care. The UK headlines tomorrow won't resemble the grace and poise we all saw today. They'll take their usual heartless swipe. That is for sure. My goodness, I'm telling you. Whew. I can't even begin to imagine. They're going to have to decide if they want to really go through to this again, because I'm telling you, if the king really wants them back for the coronation, he's going to have to decry the British media publicly first and show a lot of support. One of two. let's go into it. Okay, that's a good thing here. And for sure have a word with his other daughter-in-law. She looked like she had a bad smell under her nose whenever Meghan was around. Who cares about her? You know what? We already know who cares about her. Let God give her a baggage to carry. Okay, all the time I keep on praying. When I see something negative and I say baggage for God, baggage for God, Meghan has her own baggage. This baggage, I don't see any of us will be able to carry it, but God knows who can carry it, because she stood over there in that country with every single day, and when she go places, then there's one video where this woman, you know, when all four of them were shaking people's hand after the one where William was driving or whatever, the first time they step out. Okay, this woman was standing on line, and Meghan, you know, she showed kind of attitude. She doesn't want to shake Meghan's hand and stuff like that. But at least, you know what override this young lady, the 14-year-old, who felt the indecency that was going on in the country and wanted to give Meghan a hug. And at least she understands the prospect of things. I'm not her, so she grew up in that institution, that 14-year-old, where she wished all four of them could, you know, like the Fab Four that they claim, you know, they first wanted to happen, you know. So kids want peace and prosperity, but the adults over there want chaos. I don't understand. You could see the difference between these two things. Okay, that same day, I think it probably the same row, maybe a couple people after that lady that I'm talking about who didn't even want to shake Meghan's hand. Okay, but that 14-year-old show that she, as if, like Harry once said, some of the young people show they are more intelligent than some of the old people who've been in this earth for more than 60 years and stuff like that.
So when a 6-year-old says to you that your country is ruining theirs, what do you do or say?
Agree with them slightly. Look, I mean, look, we all know the issues that are out there, you know, with the climate and the environmental issues, and it's, I don't want to say it's refreshing, but it is nice to know that kids that young have an appreciation and understanding greater than some of the people who have been on this planet for 60, 70 years. This
is a perfect example. I'll put that clip where Harry had said it in the Obama Foundation. Okay, this is a perfect example of that. This 14-year-old show the wisdom that a 60 or even a 70-year-old, look at Prince Charles for instance, should have possessed. But a 14-year-old was able to possess that. That 14-year-old was raised properly and well. She deserved all the respect. Okay, so whatever I was thinking earlier, just when I finished my last video, and I was like, you know what, maybe some of you might come after me on that. Maybe William, if he wants something different, seeing how his father reign starts already, and the kind of booze that which one of my videos just got black for, and I remove it, seeing the kind of treatment his father is receiving to get into the throne, he has a little bit of chance to change course. I think that guru guy they hire for PR, I think that guru guy is doing a decent job, but we Sussex Squad could see through the BS. The only way we could test William is, you know, when he's not in a public space or something like that, you just act normal in front of him, see how he react, this kind of thing. But for one thing, no matter how he behaved from this point on, even if he were to change, which I think that he might have a chance to change course, but he grew up in that institution. It's hard to get this kind of vile, incested kind of behavior out of him. If he didn't possess it since he was a child, how is he gonna get this out of him? Will he see the light? This kind of thing. Okay, but one thing for sure, no matter how the institution have changed, Harry must always be careful. This is a must. This is a must. And then for the wife, the sister-in-law, who was raised as a, I don't know how her parents raised her, okay, I do not know, but knowing that she wasn't a royal, she married into the royal, she should understand the aspect outside of the freaking palace. And for her to be in the palace to behave like this, that tells you something. So this is why I said perhaps William might have a chance. Okay, I'm not holding my breath on that. Some of you could come after me on that. If he decided to change and he watches his father's reign, he could learn from his father and say, this is not to do. Because the way that I see things, I don't know. But it's two blind people. How can two blind people lead each other? So that's that. I don't know. Scrap everything that I just said. I don't know. But let me finish with her thing here. And for sure have a word with his other daughter-in-law. She's talking about Charles. Let me pick it up from where I left off. If the king really wants them back for the coronation, he's going to have to decry the British media publicly first and show a lot of support. That's one of two. And for sure have a word with his other daughter-in-law. She looked like she had a bad smell under her nose whenever Meghan was around. Be interesting to see what transpires over the next few months. There's no changing. I think the best thing right now is for Harry to stay away, because the Queen was the glue that held him over there. And I really hope I really hope Charles, there's some things that were happening. I don't know if I record these things. Charles wanted to change some rules in terms of who can be a legal, what's the term? Harry was one of them. Let's say when somebody let's say if the monarch is sick or something like that, who can speak on their behalf. Oh my god, what do you call this? I forgot the term it used. I'm looking for it. Okay, I can't think of it right now. So Harry is one of them because he's the one of the adult people over there. So Charles wants to change that, and if Charles changed that, definitely I really hope he changed it. What is it? Council of State, that's the term. Okay, I had to search for it while I'm recording. Council of State. So if Charles changed that, that would be good. I really hope so. I'm hoping he does that. That way Harry doesn't have any connection over there. Okay, I agree. I think the rest of the royal family looked like they were at least trying to mend fences, and Kate was the only one that could not even be bothered to appear to be cordial. What is it? Edward and Anne, I don't know. I do have a little sympathy for them in some shape or form when it comes to Harry, but outside of that, forget them. Okay. And Anne, for not putting a front for being a royal, they're giving her money, she's more than happy to take it. All right, so not that. But when it comes to Harry, I think Edward and Anne have a little sensible spot for him, but the others, I don't know. William and the church, there's a video that I saw. He did show a little bit, respect, I guess, because he knows the camera is there. Maybe the guru guy spoke to him before he left, because he's still showing some of his bad habits as usual, which I have some video clip to show you. Hopefully I'm able to record it in this. All right, let's see here. Okay, I agree. I think the rest of the I just read that her behavior gave public silence signal and a license to keep hating on and bullying Meghan. Okay, yeah, what would be the point? Shaka didn't show appreciation for them then, so all his statement will be that they are not working royals and she'll sit in the back. Enough with trying to humiliate Harry, the veteran. I hope they stay in Montecito. And one of the reasons I hope Harry doesn't go is that at least he doesn't have to show in public he pledged his allegiance to his father. One thing Harry made sure that the Queen will always be his commander-in-chief.
I was born into this life, and it is a great honor to serve my country and the Queen. I will always have the utmost respect for my grandmother, my commander-in-chief, and I'm incredibly grateful to her.
Okay, that's that. Okay, let me move to the next one. Let's see here. He is already king, so they really don't need to see him get a crown put on his head. That's a very good point. They can watch it on TV like the rest of the world. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as that. That's true. Okay, you can't break confidence, which is a part of their royal, and expect to be treated the same as working member of the family. This is because they can be trusted to keep confidences between they're trying to monetize their royal connection. Oh please, what else do they have to sell? I mean, what Harry have been doing? He hasn't sold anything about the royal. Okay, the only thing you guys keep on saying is that what the paper had put when Meghan was living in the UK. You people need to understand that. Okay, the Oprah interview did not really have to happen, but the consistently, guess what, if Meghan decided to do another Oprah interview to explain her feeling when she went over there, do you guys already forgot what just happened a couple days ago? The relentless, unstoppable nonsense that was going on in the UK. Guess what, she has the right to speak about it. None of the royal family put a stop to it. What she did, she kept her head high. She absorbed all this abuse. Okay, the only way you guys should be able, those who don't believe the pain and agony that they're going through, I think it would be best for you guys to experience it. I don't wish that on anybody, but you guys refuse to understand what's really going on right now. The only way you guys, the one who fell, who something in their brain is missing, is for you to experience it. Because one thing for sure, many people, some of the squad and some people whose eyes are starting to open to really see what's going on, and they're asking themselves, this doesn't have to be that way. Why she only came out to shake people's hand once? Okay, what else did she do when she's over there and she stood during the funeral and stuff like that? And then throughout all that week you hearing nonsense about her? How would you like that yourself? So those who don't want and try to understand, maybe it's for you. Hopefully God gave you something similar to experience so you could understand her pain. My goodness. And then saying that they're gonna sell stuff to, no, the Oprah interview happened because how many years was she over there? Maybe a year and a half or two, could be even less. 2018, and then they left in 2019, 2020, I don't know, time is flying. Okay, and then they told her to be quiet, not to say anything. What was the thing? Don't explain, don't complain. That was the motto that was going over there. Okay, when in fact they could have put one word out there and said to stop it. None of them put a stop to it. Why? Because they were benefit from it. There was Andrew nonsense that was going on, the pedophile. Okay, saying all those BS that was going on in the United States, trying to question the United States Constitution. I spoke about it while many were so blind into what was really going on in the background. Okay, so I don't know, what did you expect her to do? She's not a punching bag. She's not a punching bag, so she had to fight back. Look at the copyright case. What did the brother-in-law did to the same newspaper that she was calling to court? He had the audacity to give information against her.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
Have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point, unless, I mean, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
What, would you like that? Just think about this part. Will you like that? You're fighting abusive media, a paper that putting nonsense, who actually went into her personal thing, feeling that she was feeling for that was happening at the time, telling her father not to do certain things, or I'm trying to help you, don't do this, don't do that. And then the media went behind her, intercept that paper, the document, the letter, and then she called them to court for doing that, to invade her privacy. And then the brother-in-law had the audacity to speak against her to the newspaper she was calling to court. How will you like that? Think about that. This is what she's dealing with, or what she had dealt with. And she won. She won her case because she was right. And then you guys are saying, oh, she want privacy, she want privacy. She always told you exactly what was in her mind. Nothing was being hidden. Okay? She even explained that at the Oprah interview.
Shouldn't you have an expectation that you're going to have to lose privacy?
Well, it's two things here.
That's part of the deal.
Two things here. I think everyone has a basic right to privacy. Basic, right? And we're not talking about anything that anybody else wouldn't expect. So that's sort of the flawed argument and its operating mechanism, that they're confusing people to think. I think life is about being able to share our stories and share parts of our lives that you're comfortable with. So it's about boundaries, and it's about respect. So it's about boundaries, and it's about respect. They've created a false narrative. I mean, I've never talked about privacy.
Okay, if she show you one picture of her or whatever she wants to show you, that's it. That's all she wants to show you. You don't take her phone to see everything else. My goodness, I don't know. Something is missing in corner of the brain somewhere. Okay, let's see here. Unfortunately, it's not simple as that. Okay, you can break confidence, which is, and oh, let's not forget, there was no, because the firm think they were better than her, they didn't consider her as an employee or anything like that, which is why they didn't give her the help that she needed, and then they even asked her to sign an NDA. So she had nothing. There's no connection with her and the institution. And when she had the chance to bash them, she spoke positively of them. The queen, even what's the other one, the sister-in-law. Okay, so you guys, I don't know, the kind of
savage AF, savage AF
you guys have in your mentality, she's not like that. Jeez. All right, I need to leave this alone because this is a good conversation. All right, let's see here. Okay, he is already king, so they already put all right, that's that. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as that. You can break confidence, which is part of being a royal, and expect to be treated the same as working member of the family. This is because they can be trusted to keep confidences, because they're trying to monetize their royal connection. What monetize? Like Charles going to the Middle East getting bag full of cash? Charles have already been doing that. Okay, keep confidences. There have been more leaks from sources, that's another thing, than Wooten, who said the things is coming from the royal family.
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Prince Charles also has a legendary temper, as his staff know to their cost. One of his later butlers was Ken Stronach, who sold stories to the press. One of his later butlers was Ken Stronach, who sold stories to the press.
The royal family are the one who's leaking to the press. There have been more leaks from sources coming out of the palace than a 50-year-old roof, 30 years past its sales-by date. To break this down, we need to go back to the beginning. What was the proximate cause of all of this? Harry went out with a biracial girl. She's giving them a history. So let me read this. Almost immediately, the racist battle started. The British media all had their sources from within the firm, most of the time putting their own spin on it. If it wasn't juicy enough, they made it up. How many books were written? All sources from people in the know. Okay, and the know. How many books were in? Only 2 that I know of were balanced and fair. The vile British media had a field day at this couple's expense. They didn't let up even when she was pregnant. They had to leave in order to survive. How long did you expect them to go on without speaking up?
It's a classic case of psychological crossed wires, because Diana couldn't give Charles what he wanted, and Charles couldn't give Diana what she wanted.
The princess was seething, frustrated, and trapped in a life she knew was a lie.
She thought that he was seeing Camilla, and she said to me, you know, jealousy, jealousy, rage, rage. I mean,
enjoying, maybe needing this attention, needing to talk about these stories.
Well, the thing is, we got on, and you know, we talked, and she would twinkle, and I was twinkling. I mean, she had a fantastic smile. So if she smiled, I would smile, she'd smile back. And so you get to a place which is, you're having a nice time.
The revelations came one after another.
So I took it out on myself.
From a woman looking back on some of the worst years of her life.
Each time I was knocked down, I came back up again.
To a man she hardly knew. Why did she do it? Were these the outbursts of a frustrated and reckless woman pushed past the point of caring? Or, after so many years of emotional isolation, was Diana just relieved to have a sympathetic ear? Why did she do it? Were these the outbursts of a frustrated and reckless woman pushed past the point of caring? Or, after so many years of emotional isolation, was Diana just relieved to have a sympathetic ear?
Okay, keep confidences. They didn't start this. All Harry did was fall in love with a biracial woman. That's it. The British media had done so much harm to this situation that it's unimaginable. All for money. There it is. She break it down. All for money, and to hell with who got hurt. The couple spoke up, and I hope they do it again. That's for sure. Okay, I won't come back if it was them. Believe me, I wouldn't even go back way before. All the time Harry was going to his grandfather's funeral, all of that. Alright, and I think the reason Meghan stayed is because the connection she had with the Queen. Because Meghan said the Queen always treated her nicely and all of that. Alright, I won't come back if I was them. What have they got to go back for? Stay in your own home and be happy. I doubt he does want them back. He didn't seem to want them there for this. Yeah. And guess what? It wasn't for Charles. Okay, Charles should understand that. He should let, you know, I guess in my humble opinion, Charles was so eager to get to that space because he's been an intern of his life. He jumped too quickly to get that praise he's waiting for. He's been wanting. He should have, all the time that those people were over there, Meghan and Harry were over there, he should have stayed low. Okay, to show that he's in mourning. But instead, he come out, get the praises that he wanted and all of that. Look at when he was signing that paper, all the fuss that he made, and he showed the world the type of person he is. And it makes me believe some of the things the royal rats have been saying.
And we're into this histrionics about being the King of England, the future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and you will lie, stamping his feet, and then through this book in Paul's direction.
Okay, pull out the sink from the thing because a small little thing fell in the drain. Okay, so he should have just stayed low, ease himself, because the thing is already his mom already died. The mom is not gonna get up again. Okay, it's already his. All he has to do is stay low, be in the grievance state. Okay, and then maybe do the same thing that the kids did, go look at the flowers or whatever to show appreciation. After that, just stay low. People will understand that. But instead, he wants praise all the time, and that's what he get. And he got to show people what it is. So Harry and Meghan wasn't there for Charles. We need to understand that. It wasn't for Charles. It was for the Queen. It was the Queen who passed. So now, during the coronation, we shall see. If they don't show up, that'll be great. they're not gonna get that much of the publicity. If I was, I don't know, I'm that petty. If I was Harry, but it's too dangerous, go to the UK, but don't show during the coronation. Do something else, because all cameras is following him. Oh my God, that would be one heck of a shade. I'm bad. All right, let's see here. Did I do this? Okay, let's go to the next one. I have a feeling I skipped something. Let's see this one. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Okay, as always, she retweeted this. Opinion: when all eyes were meant to be on the Queen, just like I was saying, most were on Meghan Markle. That's an article from Independent. She just retweeted that. And one quote retweet, that's me. I did that. I know it's me. Let me see if I did this one. Next tweet. Okay. Yeah, I almost skipped that one. Let me rearrange that. Okay, so now I'll be all right. Oops. Yeah. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I rise. My goodness, look at her. Wow, wow, wow. Huh. I'm sorry, there are two sides to every story. Okay, so what are the sides? Okay, and most people are intelligent enough to ignore the opinion tabloid who make money off of peddling hate toward the Sussexes. Okay, what's the other ones? What was the other one? Okay, I just read that. Blah blah blah. Okay, they're still coming under the Sussexes fan page thing. Okay, except that there is nobody substantiated Meghan's story. There are however various of her behavior while living in England. What is her behavior? Wow. From this it is quite easy to conclude that her bitterness made her act out her fictional story. Okay, what is that? What is that? Wow. 44 minutes ago they just wrote this. But what are all of these behavior? I would like to know during the Queen's funeral, what was her behavior? Okay, she is a lovely person. She doesn't deserve all the unjustified, mean-spirited, prejudiced criticism. I wish I wrote that because it's such a great summation of what Meghan did to them yesterday. They're still looking for a fault. That's the thing. But I bet my mortgage they won't find any. Still, Meghan and Harry rise. That's for sure. I do pray for these two, and so should every victim of oppression. That's right. The poet Maya Angelou wrote, "Still I Rise." The complete poem is incredible, beautiful. What is it? One of the squad, I think it's V. She did a video using that. It was very beautiful, and I think it was after that particular video I saw either in 2019, and then I saw another video by V again, and in that video V was saying that to open, what is it, to create a YouTube channel, to be a positive Sussex channel. At that time I had my channel, but nothing about the Sussexes. I was watching Hugo's channels most of the time, and then when those haters goes there, and I'll be a troll bugging them, but little at a time, and I started just doing little research, and then bam, and you see this channel for what it is. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I did this already. Okay, there's this, the album, the promotional photo shoot. Let's see here. Wow, that's nice. She looks nice in black and white too. There's this one. What is it? And that video that I did, and I put Salty Island in there. You have to look very closely on the screen to see it, because the opacity, I reduced the opacity. Salty Island. Yeah, this one is nice as well. She came to slay as she leave. This one is nice. And the thing too, you don't see her wearing a lot of jewelry. This is a very simple. I'm wondering if this is the one that the Queen gave her, because she did said the Queen gave her a pearl earring with a matching something. Was it a necklace or something? She said to Oprah. I'm wondering this is what the Queen gave her, and she's wearing it in her honor. I'm just wondering. I'm throwing that out there. I don't know. Okay, icon, beautiful and grace, standing strong against vile British propaganda. Okay, what's happening in Iran, a thread. Okay, so I'm not focusing on Iran right now. I'm sorry if a lot of things going on, but I want to focus on this. Okay, I'm still surprised. Let me bookmark it. Maybe I'll check it out later. Not to ignore every problem. I like to know. Not that to make it my own problem though. Okay, I'm still surprised that the press didn't blame her for the Queen's death. Let's see, there's two comments in there. Only because she was mile away and there were so many other family things going on. Anything Meghan didn't do pales in comparison. So many other things could have contributed. Remember, she did catch COVID. That did not help at her age. Let me keep my opinion on this. Okay, lead single Silence, feature Oprah, Out of Midnight. Okay, so they doing. Oh, she's still focused on that, the album and promotional photo shoot. Maybe that's what she does. Let me see, what does this Jewish homo, very long nails. Okay. All right, let's see here. These tears are pain, probably all the things she went through. Who knows? Pain since 2017. It all came together. Probably the terrible memories. Who can blame Meghan for not being able to control her emotion anymore? Doria, Lily, Archie, Nacho, and his wife will comfort you in USA. Oh, that's very nice. Definitely. All right, there's this. Can you say legendary? Okay, that's a different language. She is an icon. She is a legend. Okay, it's given. All right, so that's that. Meghan Markle, look what you. Okay, Meghan Markle, look what you made me do. The squad, they're pretty good with their graphic. That's really nice. Okay, here this is the one that's on fire. Very editorial, stunning. Okay, any one of the other three would have been better album covers. I agree, the one of her in the car window went hard. All right, let's go to the next tweet. There's more comment, but I wanna go really quick. This is Paige. She came out. I think I comment on her saying you come out. Where is it? There's my comment here. Let's read her. Okay, a lot of royalist problem with the Duchess of Sussex is centered around jealousy. Their white selves had a queue for 10+ hours to see a coffin, and they are always outside looking in. Meghan Markle, she is married into that family and is biracial and getting richer every day. All right, this is the thing that's really eating some of these people up. They don't know her hard work that she's doing in the background to make money off the things that, look at the podcast. Okay, she's done her podcast, she did her book. Okay, the bench. Okay, this is the thing that that really pisses them off. There was a video that I come across that says, I think it was a historian who was talking to American television, I think it was, who said something like the only way Harry and Meghan could do what they do if they could, I'm paraphrasing and I think I'm completely off, but it's to make their own money, to be financially independent and stuff like that, where they don't need the institution. So this is what they're doing right now. And then every time they're talking about them, they either say the $14 million mansion, whatever numbers of bathroom, or she's selling the royal title and all of this BS kind of thing. Meanwhile, the royal family, Charles for instance, is doing the exact same thing, if not worse. So they're accusing her of things that the royal family are already doing. Let's see here. The way y'all dusty Brits are going to see her around for a long while. Cry more. Cry more. This look very nice. She's so into the distance. So into the distance. Very simple. You don't see all those crazy jewelries, nothing. Very simple. Alright, there's me. That's for Paige because I haven't come across her tweet quite some times. Okay, hope you are doing well, Paige. Glad to see your tweet. You're still alive and well. Okay, yeah, Paige, nice to see you tweet again. Okay, moreover, those same white peasant children will have to struggle through life. Meghan children won't have to, and that's for sure. All right, believe me, those kids have a lot of aunts and aunties and uncles. Okay, I'm the same color as her, bit darker when the knees Whatever. Anyway. Alright, F off. Richer only because of the royal family. Nah, you wish, because the royal family will grab those kind of thing. Okay, the royal family don't give, they take. Okay, they take, they don't give. So whatever Harry and Meghan have, they make it on their own from nothing. Okay, thanks to the help of Tyler Perry, okay, who gave them time to breathe, to put themselves their foot on the ground. So the royal family didn't do shit for them. Okay, let's not forget Princess Diana did help. Yep, Princess Diana helped at the time. Whatever money she left for Harry, this is what Harry was able to use. Alright, let's not forget that. Okay, she was self-made millionaire when she married Harry. That's another point as well. Okay, maybe, but she's still not. Well, that's for you to deal with. Let me write that. Okay, let's see here. Or down looking up the balcony. So true. Bango. Kate Mary and Tutu. So that's not it. Alright. One wonders if the getting richer every day due to no other reason except she married into that family. It is a flag to plant on the hill. You know what? Let them cry. You guys keep on crying she's getting richer, because if you don't move and do things and you just sit there and hoping I'm a royal, I'm gonna get rich, that's not gonna happen. If she wasn't smart enough to know to put ideas together, Harry and them put minds together, okay, the money that they're getting in right now will not happen. Alright, I mean, it's true, but is that really the message she wants her followers chanting? Okay, you guys are pissed, so might as well, no matter what she does, you guys gonna be upset. No matter what she does, you guys gonna be upset. So any ideas that you guys, nonsense you guys put out there, we need to counteract it. She was rich before she made the royal family, but you guys consistently see the negativity, okay, because of the royal. Please, how many rich people they have in the US? Did they need the royals to get that? Okay, asking for a friend. My goodness. Oh dear. Right. There is a racist comment. Jealousy, really? Why, after what she has done, no synonymous of jealousy or at all. I will not have given that job a first, let alone second glance. Okay, I don't know what they're talking about.